Hey everybody, Questwise here, and today we're going to start a new series on the channel. It is going to be a community-created campaign for a Palladium Books product as an exercise in how I create campaigns for games, especially for Palladium Books, the Palladium Books line of stuff. But I'm going to use. So how this is going to work is, every week on my Facebook page, and the Questwise Facebook page, and I'll put a link in the comments down below so you guys can check it out. If you haven't liked the page, please go over there and do so. Follow along. I post most everything on there, as well as on my personal page as well. But every week I will be posting a new poll, a question about the campaign and the setting and whatnot, and I'm going to let you, the audience, make the decision on how the campaign will go, and then I'll show you my process of how I create campaigns for upcoming games and stuff. So last week I put out a poll on what Palladium Books product you wanted to see become a campaign setting for me to create. I put up 5 different options. A few of you picked 6. Sixth one or a 7th one, but the overwhelming response was for riffs. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what you guys want to see, a campaign for riffs. That's what we're gonna do. At first I was a little like, riffs, riffs being the most popular line. There's a lot of great stuff out there, supplements and stuff for riffs. I was a little, I don't want to say disappointed, but I was a little not surprised. But once I thought about it for a little while, I realized it's a great opportunity to show you how I, as a game master, get to create a campaign using riffs. And because riffs is such a huge and wide world, universe to play in, show you how I do things. Sometimes riffs can be a difficult hurdle to kind of jump into, especially for a new GM, a new game master, because there's so much stuff in this book. There's so much stuff in this book and all the supplements, and it can be very hard to decide where you want to start, or how to structure a campaign in a setting in which there's a variety of different power levels. The first thing you don't want to stumble into is that you don't want to start mixing 2 widely varied different power levels. It's not going to be any fun to play a vagabond if you have a glitter boy in the party, because the glitter boy is going to outshine the vagabond every time. So that's what's going to be interesting about riffs, is going to be able to see how the community chooses. And next week I'm going to put up a poll about where in riffs you want to see the setting, basically, where we want to go with riffs. Do we want to go, and I'll preview this a little bit now, but I'm thinking about like maybe setting it in North America or Australia, or any one of the number of different world books that are out there for riffs, and I'll let you guys decide sort of where the setting is, and from there every week we'll sort of narrow it down a little bit further and further until we have a complete kind of campaign setting ready to go that anybody in the community can use, which I will probably use myself, and then give you some reports and maybe some actual plays of using that sort of campaign that we've created together, to show you how it works out and stuff. But riffs, like I said, one of the biggest hurdles we want to do is we want to sort of narrow it down into a field in which everybody's going to have a fun time playing. So whether it be cyborgs, or versus monsters, or power armor giant metal robots versus other powered armor giant metal robots, whether it be DBs versus a coalition campaign, however we want to do it. But we'll build on that together as a community, and I'm excited about this project. I think this is going to be kind of a fun way to show how, at least how I build campaigns, maybe give you some ideas and the ways to build campaigns as well too. for either being a new game master or for even, for established game masters who've been doing this for a long time. But I thought this would be kind of a fun, kind of sort of collaborative effort in which to build a campaign setting for Rifts, apparently for Rifts this time. And if this is fun, if this is successful, we might branch off and do some other settings as well too. I thought After the Bomb would be really fun. Maybe even Dead Rain. We could choose different cities and aspects of that kind of apocalyptic thing. One of the things I really love about Palladium Books, and one of the things that really excites me about the game line, is that the ability to sort of mix and match different genres together. So Rifts already has a lot of that inherent in itself. There's a lot of science fiction, a lot of fantasy in this game as well too. But another thing that's kind of fun to do, and I've always wanted to do, is sort of blend some of the other games together too. I've always wanted to do a Ninjas and Super Spies meets Dead Rain meets maybe, I don't know, After the Bomb. We can mix in some anthropomorphic animals. There's tons and tons of possibilities out there. But we could do that together. So if this is kind of a fun little project that we put together, then we'll probably do some more of those in the future. Like I said, this might be a 5-6 week series or so, as we sort of narrow down the campaign and decide where we want the ideas and stuff to go. And then hopefully after that, I'll give some after play reports, or if I get a better rig here. I've got a decent rig, but if I get a little bit better of a rig going on here with some microphones and stuff, I might do some actual live play reports and stuff as well too. So thanks for everybody who piped in and jumped on the first poll and chose Rifts as the game that we're going to start with for this collaborative effort. I will have some surprisingly more stuff coming up from Palladium, maybe either later today or tomorrow. I've got some stuff in the mail that should be here later this afternoon. Might do an quick unboxing for that later. And some reviews, maybe some quick initial impressions on some of the stuff that I'm getting as well too, followed by some full-length reviews as well too. So until next time, I'm Questwise, and we're out.